Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Cancer for July 2021. Happy birthday, Cancer. It's your time. As we speak, you've just come out of your 12th house, so you'll be into your first house full of vim and vigour. Very excited about a new cycle beginning. So let's see where you're sitting. We're in the element of water, as you well know. So Cancer, very intuitive time, a family time as well, I might say. Very focused on family and nurturing this time. And there we have your energy is the Ace of Coins. So money being available for whatever you want it for. New stuff coming in, maybe a new job. But they're just generalised themes, but usually it is a very good card to get, where there's just that stability and new beginnings of stability. As you were in your 12th house last month for May, June, it is a time where we kind of go underworld for a bit and just very personal time. So now you're ready to have a new lease on life. Where you are right now, Cancer. Yes, and having a good look at the work that you have done so far this year, or in this last turn around the sun that you've done, doing very well. A beautiful field there of sunflowers that's been cultivated by yourself. And it's about stepping back and it's a time to reassess, I suppose. And that's what most of us do when we're in our 12th house, which is always the last a month before our birthday month. So there you have it, stepping back and looking at the canvas proper. Or actually, in modern day speak, it'd be just looking at the bigger picture. And the achievements, not just saying, oh look, I haven't done this still, which people tend to do. They don't focus on the positives. So that's a beautiful card to start. Let's see what's influenced that to happen, and in turn will influence the whole of your reading for your birthday. Yes, and so there it is, the grief card, the heartbreak card. It's just that card where we do, and often in our 12th house, that's where we revisit past pain, past things in the past, situations, events, losses. We do tend to focus on them when we're in the 12th house. So that is very much been there. You've been revisiting that, which is, it's bold, but it's a time of the year for all of us where we kind of focus on that a bit more. So that makes sense, actually, Cancer. But try not to let that colour your new beginnings that you've got. You've just got a new angle or lens on what you're seeing, what you've just been through. It's like a trawling card going over all old ground. But that will influence a lot of this month, but it's only a minor card, so don't sort of plunge into the depths with it. Let's see the background. May, June. And we have your card, Cancer. It's the Chariot. So emotional discipline is really important. And we all know that emotional discipline has to be worked at. It's not easy to discipline yourself emotionally. But that's actually what you have been doing. So if we come down here, we can see you've been trawling over these events and then going, okay, this is what happened. This is who I am. That's what I learnt out of that. This is who I am today because of these past events of sadness or heartbreak. And there in turn, and the Chariot still sits above you because it is indeed for the time of Cancer. And it was a fraught month, particularly that 4 weeks of May, June. Those eclipses were very much focused on relationships. So a lot of people seem to have difficulties with relationships the last 4 weeks. Recent influences, we have new beginnings, sowing new seeds and absolutely growing great new things out of it. Very fertile very much all you have to do then with it, it's the nurture side of Cancerians, is to water and feed this seed and watch it grow. So it's a very nice card to have as well in saying, well, put the energy into the new projects you've got and you can be sure that they will bear fruit for you. Let's see what lesson you'll be learning. Oh, and the family facade, the Ten of Cups, you know, the family whole. Yeah, nice family picture, nice portrait on the wall, but however, families are families and there's dysfunction, ribbons throughout them. I don't care what anyone says. And it's about making dysfunction out of dysfunction. So, yeah, if that's been very much on your mind, well, sort it out, address it. And it will be still there in this month. So it's also about just addressing that with that discipline emotionally too, isn't it, Cancer? Instead of saying, oh, I don't want to think about that. Well, it is the time where you have to, so just try and attack it. Near future, so beginning of July, which is tomorrow actually, so we'll see what's coming up for next week. And taking a bit of a rest, sitting back, taking a back seat and just watching. Not participating, just observing, having a bit of a break from all the emotional stuff going on, and you just sit there and watch. What is it I always say? It's sort of speculate, don't participate, this card. So now we'll find out why they want you to speculate and not participate. What's happening that you're not realising. New love, new, once again, pages coming through. So seeds of new emotional happenings, relationships coming to fruition. So there you have to just sit back and watch. So lots of new emotional sparks coming in there, but you're not actually aware of them because I think all of this other stuff's going on. But yeah, always be aware of new emotional connections. It's lovely. How others see you in this 4 weeks? The moon. So it's a bit foggy, Cancer. Don't worry so much. People are seeing you like that too. Well, you have been in the moon time in the last 4 weeks, so there's still a bit of moon energy hanging around you. It's just not clear. Things are still sort of, nothing has really come out and been illuminated yet. It's still hiding in the shadows. There's still a few, it's almost like deceptive. It's a very deceptive energy. So other people are looking at you like that, going, what the hell's going on with them? They're being quite secretive, or they're avoiding me, or things like that with the moon. But you just have to wait for the right time for it to become clear. I think there's a new moon on the 11th of July in Cancer, which will be new beginnings. So in the next 10, 11 days, just, you know, don't expect things to be sort of clear as a bell. They'll be a bit fogged. What are you positive about? And then we have the King of Cups. So this male energy, particularly a father figure, an older male, just a male water sign person that has, you know, is struggling a bit emotionally. Just keep an eye out for that one, because the males, our male counterparts, don't express as we do, so we have to sort of be a bit more forgiving and understanding of the way that they apprehend the emotional world. So we have that very much coming through. So this person in your life, not all of you, but most of you, will be able to relate to who that is. But once again, it's a water person. It's interesting, isn't it? Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. But you're positive about that, so you understand that person. You understand it's an emotional sort of freeze. I call it the emotional freeze with the King of Cups. He's frozen in it. Those emotions are frozen somewhere else back in the past, and he can't really free them even though he's trying. Let's see the outcome. And then we have movement coming in with the Two of Wands, so things really opening up, directions, being very clear about which way you want to go, to the sun or to the moon. You want to go to unknown territory or known territory. This card is fire wand, so it moves very quickly. So once we're through this churning of water of Cancer, you'll get clarity. Once we're into Leo time, fire time, that's when you can sort of really realise you've cleared all the decks for that next phase beginning in late July. But it's a lovely card, lots of promise there. Let's see your birthday message, Cancer. Interesting. Seems to me it's all about you nurturing people in this one, in the family or those close to you, which is what you do best. So be it. And your message is letting go. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. Letting go simply means allowing things to be as they are without constantly struggling to control or resist an outcome, or continually reminding yourself of an unhappy past event or negative emotion. Thank you very much for listening. Letting go. Have a great birthday, Cancer. Thank you so much for listening.